With Shiny Gimmighoul being in raids right now at the ridiculous rate of 1 in 4,103, I thought I would share my top tips for shiny hunting Gimmighoul. Now keep in mind, these tips alone don't save much time, but when all done together, you can massively increase your checks per hour. Okay, here's tip number 1, quicker date skipping. So as you can see here, I just checked my last Gimmighoul, right? System settings. You go down to date and time. You go on here, you scroll all the way. Then, as you should see, they reset. This doesn't make you change your time. It doesn't reset the day in your videos and your photos, and it doesn't mess with the date the Pokemon were caught. Tip number 2. Have a strong Pokemon with you. Now, if you're not doing the raids, a couple of these tips won't apply to you because I'm beating all of them. You need to have a strong Pokemon with you if you're going to take these down quickly. I am personally using Ursaluna, one of those, with the ability Guts, Flame Orb, Belly Drum, and Facade. This will like really buff your attack. Ursaring works too. Ursaluna or Ursalana has a higher attack stat, so this will do better. I also have Crunch and Hammer Arm on here for coverage. I've done upwards of 100 Gimmighoul raids, and I have not lost to one. And with Ursaluna, you generally beat 2 to 3 in 2 to 3 turns. Now, I'm sure stuff like Annihilate or Iron Hands would work. Maybe not Annihilate, but Iron Hands more so. With the Belly Drum, anything, well, okay, not Annihilate, but Iron Hands, anything with Belly Drum should be good as long as it can hit most type, like all types for at least neutral damage, because Gimmighoul, they decided to make a pain in the butt and did every type, so there's no like one-shot build. Okay, moving on to tip number 3, have an empty party. Again, if you're not doing the raid, every raid, this won't really apply to you, but if you are, keep this in mind. When you are doing the raids, and if you have a full party, it will just be sent to your box, and then there's no way to check it quickly, because opening your boxes takes a long time, and then getting to that Gimmighoul, letting it load, and then clicking on the summary, that's going to take much longer than simply clicking X, check summary, oh wait, it's not shiny, then you're good. So keep an empty party, and every 5 raids, deposit the Gimmighoul into a box or release some. This is going to greatly increase your rate at which you can check and get Gimmighoul. Okay, moving on to tip number 4, which is your settings. There are a couple settings that will also help speed up these raids, and that is the first one, text speed fast. I'm not sure if this one actually helps. The next one is send to boxes. You want this to be automatic. Whether or not you have your party empty, you do not want to be asked the question, would you like to send this to boxes? That costs you a couple, 3-4 seconds per Gimmighoul raid, and obviously when you're doing a lot of them, that can add up. The next setting is give nicknames. This also should be turned off. Again, increase and add 4 to 5 seconds per check, because you need to say, yes, I want to give it a nickname, or no, I don't. If you have both of these off, it should just say it was sent to your box or it was added to your party. No options added, and you can go right to checking if they're shiny. The final setting you need is autosave. Autosave should be off, and you should be saving before every 5-star raid. Because if you get to the end and you're just spamming Pokeballs and, oh, it's shiny, and the game autosaves, it is stuck in a Pokeball, and good luck finding another shiny raid. So keep this off at all times, and make sure you save before each den. Tip number 5. Leave the farther raids behind. As you can see, I have this raid, and it's kind of far away from the nearest fly point. And by the time I actually get to the raid and check it, it is going to have taken me 2 to 3 times longer to get to this raid than it would have to just reset and get a raid right by a fly point. Now, for things that are closer, like 10-ish, 15 seconds, 100% go to them. But for anything that's like 20 to 30 seconds away, it is not worth going to, because you can get a fresh new batch of raids, which will allow you to check much more efficient. As you can see, this has taken me quite a long time. Pick out your raids wisely. This also applies to anything that is within a hill. or a big mountain, if it is like the nearest fly point is on the edge of a mountain and it is just going to take you like a minute to get to, just date skip. You'll get a fresh new batch. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more helpful shiny hunting videos.